What's going on, guys? It feels good to be back making video games on this channel. It has been a long time. The reason for the long break between videos is we moved into a new home, so that is a hectic time. It takes a lot of time and energy to be able to do something like that, so that's the reason why I took such a long break between videos. But I'm back now. I'm going to be hunting down collections all the time, all different types of collections, VHS, movies, video games, toys, everything retro. So today we are going to pick up an insane VHS collection. It looks like it could be over 1,000 VHS. So we're going to pick it up right now. I don't know anything about it. All I know is one photo of the collection. Doesn't really show much, but the price cannot be beat. So I'm going to go pick this up and see if we can find any gold in this massive VHS collection. All right, let's go get it, guys. All right, guys, we are back here at the house. Picked it up over 1,500 VHS. It's everything filled up in there. Everything filled up in here. Everything filled up in here. 1,500 VHS. Absolutely incredible. All of these are completely full. Completely full. Every single box is full. Can't see in there. Completely full all the way to the top. Every single one of them. It's going to be a lot of work to go through, but once it's done, I'm sure we're going to find tons and tons of absolutely incredible VHS movies. Now here comes the hard part. Got to get all this stuff inside. So let's get to work. All right, guys, we are back into the house now. I got all of the movies loaded up here in the collection room. It's a bit of a mess, obviously, but here we go. This is just one of the piles. And this goes one row, two rows, all the way down, a third row and a fourth row that's a little smaller. All the way around. And then over here, I got a smaller pile here. And then up here, I got another little pile. And then down here, a couple of smaller piles. But there you go, guys. So when I bought these, they had told me that there was approximately between 1,500 and 1,700 VHS. I didn't count, obviously, while I was there loading this up. But now I did count, and after counting, there is definitely over 1,500. I did like a small count. I didn't do exactly, but I definitely got over 1,500. So the way the piles are split up is these are the movies that I'm most likely keeping. These are the movies I'm most likely going to be selling. And those are also ones that I'm keeping. I just haven't transferred them over there yet. And then these were kind of the ones I kind of wanted to show off right now. And then I'm going to go through this a little bit more and show you off some more. But it's been an absolutely incredible collection. I collect all kinds of VHS, whether it's horror, comedy, classics, action, stuff from when I was a kid, cartoons, whatnot. I collect all of it. So I was happy that this was a great variety of VHS. So I was super excited to see that it wasn't kind of just like all Western, all this, all that, but to have spent $100 on over 1,500 VHS is absolutely incredible. I didn't know that there was going to be this many movies when I went to go pick it up. Like, I had no clue. I knew that there was going to be a lot just from the photo, but there was only one picture. So I I didn't know exactly how many, and then when I got there, the guy had said that he went through everything and kind of got a count, and I'm just like, I thought he was going to try to bump the price up on me last second, but he did not. He had a lot of other people reaching out to him, but since I reached out to him first, he stuck with me, and I was able to get all this loaded, which took a lot of work. Thankfully, he helped me out, get all this in the car. Unfortunately, when we got back here, I had to get all this into the house myself, which took me some time to do. So I loaded up all in my garage first, and then after I loaded it in my garage, then I kind of all brought it in here and kind of, went box by box and decided what I'm going to keep, what I'm not going to keep. But all right, so I'm going to kind of make a little bit of piles and show you some of the really, really cool ones that I found. Hope you guys enjoy it. All right, guys, here's a couple of piles here. I kind of try to separate them a little bit. So first pile here is kind of like stuff that I remember from being a kid. There's Mystery Monsters, Little Monsters, Now You See Him, Now You Don't. This is an absolute phenomenal one. The Wizard, I don't have that. These absolute classics, Three Ninjas and then Three Ninjas Knuckle Up. Super happy about that. I actually already have Three Ninjas, but I don't have Knuckle Up. Then right here, these are more like just classic movies. So we got Toxic Avengers Part 2, Elvira, Bloodsport, Street Fighter. Got two versions of Spawn. There's that one. Then they got this one, which is pretty cool. Howard the Duck, Attack of the Killer Tomatoes, Toxic Avengers number 1, Toxic Avengers number 3, which means we have 1, 2, and 3, Superman 2, Jaws 2, Saturday Night Fever. Another thing is I didn't start making piles like this until I was like halfway through all of this stuff. So there's a ton of really good stuff that's in here that I'm going to have to get to show you guys. So I just thought about it halfway through, like, oh, maybe I should put some to the side. I should have thought about it earlier. All right, here we go. And some of these I haven't seen. I just thought they looked interesting. They're Psychic, Hologram Man, Twilight Zone the movie, The Birds 2, Lethal Target, RoboCop 2, Time Master, Mutant on the Bounty, Johnny Mnemonic, something like that. Like, not sure. Them, Replicator, Naked Lunch, and Blob. Now coming over here, some of my favorites, some horror movies. We got Lawnmower Man 2, The Fly, Lawnmower Man 1, Wishmaster 2, Junior, Retribution. Now I looked up the price on some of these. Some of them range from like $50 to $100. Some of them range between 20 and $50. Children of the Corn, Prom Night, I Was a Teenage Zombie, Abducted 2, Night Scare, Burial Ground, Amityville Dollhouse. There's Halloween, Curse of Michael Myers, The House on Sorority Row, The Granny, Body Melt. This one's an interesting one. Plutonium Baby. I think that's one of the more pricey ones. Scream Time, The Blob, A State of Insanity. This one's an interesting one. The Jar is another interesting one. Rock and Roll Nightmare. The Hidden. The Hidden 2. Frighteners. In the Shadow of Kilimanjaro. The Guardian. Nightmare in Wax. Hellcab. I figure I'll show you guys all the fronts of them, since over here you can see the names, but the cover arts are great. Primal Rage. Fear No Evil. Silent Night, Deadly Night Part 2. Slasher in the House. Deadmate. Killer Workout. Open House. The Lift. This one's interesting. The Stuff. Cool cover. Slaughter High. Splatter University. The Outing. Witchboard. Last one on this pile. Body Bags. Open over here. We got Dracula. Hellraiser Bloodline. Hellraiser 3. The Pix. This is a cool cover here. It's Mirror Mirror. Very cool. Midnight Kiss. Creature. Orgy of the Dead. The Last Slumber Party. The Howling. Killer's Moon. Popcorn. Asylum. Midnight Cabaret. Children of the Corn 2. Soul Taker. Picture Mommy Dead. Return of the Living Dead 3. This is a fun one. Dolly Dearest. Revenge. Frankenstein. These two didn't have any covers, but it's Hospital Massacre and Zombie Lake. Serpent's Lair. Dead Alive. Scared Stiff. Creepshow. The Creeping Flesh. The Tempter. The Fly. The Alchemist. Another one didn't have a cover. The Invisible Dead. Children of the Corn 3. Rumpelstiltskin. Frightmare. Alligator. Blood Beach. The Other Hell. Hellraiser. And last but not least, for the horror, Salem's Lot. Right next to that, we have like more thriller. We have I, Madman. Fatal Vision. American Nightmare. Stepfather 3. Killer Party. Buried Alive. The Vampire Lovers. Body Chemistry. Psycho 4. Dark Side of Genius. Murder Lust. Terror. The Toolbox Murderers. Dominique. The Love Thrill Murders. Mixed Blood. And last but not least, Grim Prairie Tales. Coming on over here. Beverly Hills Body Snatchers. The Demon Lover. Bedroom Eyes. Busting. Combat Shock. Over here we have Beastmaster 3. Welcome to the Dollhouse. Munchies. Interesting looking one. and then Zebra Force. So that's just a little bit. That's just a small little up here. I was kind of starting to make other piles. We got Death Warrant, Fatal Instinct, Inner Sanctum 2, Honey, I Blew Up the Kid 2. So yeah, so as you guys can see, this is absolutely incredible collection. From what I was told, this collection was a friend of the person I bought it from, gave it to them because they were going to donate it all. He said, let me try selling it. The person who originally had it, his mom and dad used to purchase the 5 to 10 best releases every single week back when VHSs were being sold. So every week they'd grab anywhere from 5 to 10 brand new movies that were coming out, just every single week. So no matter what it was, comedy, horror, action, they'd grab 5 to 10 movies every week, and that's how they built this collection of over 1,500 movies. And then it kind of got passed to him. He didn't know what to do with it. He was going to get rid of it. Then it got passed to the person I bought it from. He wanted to try to sell them all individually. It was too much work. So he's like, I'm just going to list it. And he listed it for $100. And I was just the lucky one to be able to get in contact with him first and go pick them up first. So I honestly really got lucky. So my idea is this. You ask yourself, after looking around here, right? Obviously my room's a bit messy right now because I just intook 1,500 movies and I was going through some sports cards over there. But looking around at the room here, obviously I don't know if you guys seen the room yet. Got my vintage gaming section over here with the Nintendo, Super Nintendo, the VHS, all that stuff. I got, stuff all over the wall, so I don't really have any space for shelves or to put anything up. I got all my Ninja Turtles, wrestling, my arcade system. Just I have my other TV here that has the other systems hooked up to it, like Xbox, Dreamcast, and GameCube, and all that stuff. And then I got all that over there, and it just goes all the way down, right? So I ask myself, where am I going to put all this? So I have an idea that I've been working on, and I'm going to show it to you guys right now. So, and through here is the master closet. So you might hear some cats meowing right now because they might be in here. But if you come right into here, I have my entire VHS collection in here. So this goes 1, 2, 3 rows deep. So this is the first row, there's the second row, and there's another row behind. There's 3 rows deep, and that goes 3 rows deep all the way around. There's probably well over 1,000 VHS here. And no, not really any doubles. Most of them, there's just one copy of each, because doubles I tried to separate. There might be a few doubles that are snuck in there, but what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be building custom, so everything's going to come out of here, all the cards. I have another closet. I'm going to be making this into kind of like a video store cave. I'm going to be building custom shelves from the floor all the way to the ceiling, straight across, and straight across. Each shelf will be the length of a VHS, so you can put the VHS in and it will go across, right? And it'll stop there, and then it'll go across, and then it'll stop there and go across. And I'm going to build that from floor to ceiling, separating each section by genre. I believe if I use floor to ceiling across the board, I believe I'll be able to fit all of this and all of this. I believe so. Just trying to calculate it in my head. I think I'd be able to fit all of it with a little bit of room to spare. If not, I'll figure something out, but I feel like I'll be able to get all of it in there. But let me dig a little bit more through here, show you some more stuff. that I found, because this has been absolutely incredible. And you can only imagine when you're going through 1,500 movies, box by box, you know, it's really hard to kind of like separate everything as you're going through that. And honestly, a lot of stuff, like I know some of the movies, but a lot of the stuff might be really, really rare or really, really good. And I just don't know about it. So, you know, I'm just going to, you know, kind of scan over it. And then I'll show you guys what I find. All right, let me dig in. All right, guys, so here is the progress so far. I decided to start to work on this room. Here, let me zoom out here. But this is going to be the beginning of the movie room. So I'm gonna have these set up, one here. I got one on this side. And then I'm gonna have I believe 3 more. So 1, 2, 3. There might be a little bit of space over here and a little bit of space over there. But overall, what I think is so far I fit all movies on these two. So whatever's left up there, I believe is gonna fit on maybe 1 or 2 of the shelves. And then the rest of the stuff I'll be able to fit on the third one. More movies here, more movies here. And then this is not going to stay like this. I'm going to be building shelving across the top. So when all is said and done, I believe everything in here, everything out there will all fit in here. But I wanted to end this video like this because I just started working on this once I showed it in the video here. I felt like this was a good first step to try to get everything the way I want it, because this is kind of the foundation of how everything's going to be. And I've been wanting to do this for a really long time. I got the red lights in here. I'm going to be putting the red lights throughout so that when you open this, I don't have to turn on this headlight. It'll be red lights, or I'll put blue lights. I'll put maybe some changing stuff, some other lights inside here to make it look even cooler. But that's the plan, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Glad to be back making videos here on the channel. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already done so. Make sure you hit that like button if you enjoyed today's video. I still have a ton of this collection to go through that I'll show you guys in another video. But like I said, subscribe if you haven't. Smash that like button. Leave a comment below to let me know what you thought about today's video. Thank you guys for watching again, and I will catch you in the next one. Take care.